Hi again, everybody. Bill Phillips here, along with producer extraordinaire Jordan. Jordan, what did you want to say?
Nothing.
Nothing? I don't believe that for a second. It is a Thursday. It's getting closer to the weekend, and I just need the weekend to get here. It's just, I don't know, the end of this week is just kind of getting off the rails a little bit. Don't you think? Just a little bit? Just a little bit? Jordan nodding. You know, that's visually, that would be great if we had a camera on you, but you need to say yes, no.
Yes.
Okay.
We're ready for the weekend.
Absolutely. We're always ready for the weekend, are we?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, hey, this is a big day. Big day. You know why? National Siblings Day. So you have a sibling.
I do.
What's your brother's name?
Michael.
Michael. Tell us about Michael.
He's 2 years younger than me.
Okay. Good dude.
Yeah.
Happy to have him as a brother.
Yeah, he's the best brother.
Well, you want to know what to do without him, would you?
Right. Even though we argue and fight and.
No, well, that goes without saying.
There's nothing like a fight with your siblings.
That's true.
Because no matter how bad it is, you have no choice but to
make up. Yeah.
Get over it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, some people don't.
Yeah.
Some people have fights and it ends up being a lifelong thing.
Yeah.
But
there's many fights that could have been a lifelong.
Now, what's your favorite thing about Michael, about just him as a brother? I'm putting you on the spot with this.
Oh.
I know you like to, I know he counts on you to dog watch.
Sometimes, yeah.
Or dog babysit, whatever we're calling it.
Oh, he's always down to do something.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's true.
If
he calls you up and you're like, oh, I just got a call. Maybe go to the Pirates game.
If I want to go do something and none of my friends can or want to do anything, he's always down to be like, yeah, I'll go with you. Or
there you go.
Yeah, Or if I want to go to a concert that people that I'm friends with that don't want to go, he'll be like, yeah, I'll go. Who cares?
That's cool.
So he's always down to do something.
Cool. Well, I have a brother.
And he's one of the he's a person that you can go to. You know what I mean?
Go and talk.
Yeah, no matter what. They are not, he's not going to judge or care. Yeah.
Good advice for, in talks and stuff. All right, cool. All right, Michael. Congratulations on your sibling day with Jordan. I don't know if that's something you congratulate each other on. My brother is David. He lives in California. I haven't seen him in a little while. It's been a bit. We're always trying to meet up in Vegas for some reason. I've never been to Vegas other than to be through the airport, but it's always like, hey, we'll meet in Vegas.
I've never been there.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily a big gambler, so I would go there and it would be to go see the shows and stuff like that. But to go, people go out there.
I'd play blackjack the whole time.
That would be it.
Mm-hmm.
You're addicted to blackjack. All right, Jordan. We could bankroll you. Give you some cash. Right? Do you win or do you lose?
It depends. Sometimes I win a lot, and sometimes I.
Well, it's kind of like playing roulette. It's kind of half and half if you're just doing the red and the black. Okay, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But yeah, my brother's out in California. He's out in North Hollywood. Called him about the fires. Remember they had all the fires and everything in Hollywood and LA and all that stuff, LA County. He was like, it's about 45 minutes away. I'm like, well, that's close enough to be a little nervous about. So, but he is doing well. And right now, let's wish David.
I thought it was tomorrow.
A happy birthday, a little happy early birthday for tomorrow. Tomorrow he turns, I can't remember what it is. He's 2 years younger than me, kind of the same thing, or a year and a half or something. So, yeah. So
you only have one sibling?
That's it. Me and David checking it out. Yeah. Yeah, he still complains that, I might have broke his tooth, but other than that, what are you gonna do? Yeah. We might have been playing hockey. He says I shot a puck, or I say I shot the puck and it went up the stick and hit him. Wasn't intentional. He says I actually shot it at his face.
Oh
I
my
don't
gosh.
think so. I don't think so. But it is what it is.
We've never
I'll tell
had,
you what though. I would
I don't think my brother never had like something like that. Like
we didn't even have a fight about it. It was just kind of like
no,
it
like
happened.
you know, like situations where like
things happen.
you,
Like yeah, somebody gets hurt.
Yeah.
Well,
He's cut his hair really bad once and tried to blame it on me.
Oh, okay.
Like when he was
All
younger.
Right. Yeah.
He was probably like 4 and I was like 6, or he was 5 and I was 7 or something. And it wasn't even like you could like hide it. He like cut a huge chunk of his hair, like on the front of his head.
He just wanted to cut his own hair.
He cut a like patch. It was so bad, and my mom was like, "What did you do?" And he tried to blame it on me and said that I cut his hair.
And did you get in trouble for a little bit or no?
I don't remember. But he also stuck like a Barbie shoe up his nose. Like shoved it up there and we had to go to the ER.
Oh geez. They had to pull it out with the tweezers.
Well, it fell out in his hand in the waiting room.
Oh, we can leave now.
No, he still had to go. And
oh really?
Yeah. It was like bleeding and stuff.
Sarah checking in. Says happy rainy day. Absolutely. Absolutely. So yeah, a little bit. But it might clear up here in the Ohio Valley. It might clear up a little bit in the afternoon. But I'm just glad that your brother got that shoe out of his nose.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of other things.
Was it a pump or a stiletto?
It was this pink shoe. I don't know.
The fact that I knew it was a pump or a stiletto, it's just kind of going on a wedge
or something,
type of heels or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. So I'll tell you what, the one thing that was fun for David and I was it was big adventures. It was big adventures. We used to play. We'd get up early, watch the Sunday morning movie. It started at like 6 a.m. It was all like old black and white movies.
You would wake up at 6 a.m.?
Yeah, we were kids. We just got up. We wanted to watch the show or whatever, go out and play. They'd have all kinds of old movies. I remember African Queen, I think, with Humphrey Bogart in it, and Errol Flynn with Robin Hood and a bunch of other, they were old movies. But we used to take the fort, and if it was like a war movie or a Robin Hood, we would take the couch and literally tear it apart and make like a huge fort and just have battles on and all that stuff. But one of our fun things to do was when we would fly down to see my grandmother and grandfather, go down and see Charlie and B. And we would get on the plane, and I remember get walked to the airplane. All right.
You would just go by yourself?
Oh yeah, and it was back in the day when you would literally you would go out to the plane.
That would be scary. I wouldn't do that.
And the flight attendant, stewardess, whatever
I was terrified when I first flew by myself.
Oh, we were about 10 and 8. And
you flew by yourself when you were 10
and
years old?
You get the wings. We used to fly Eastern a lot, Eastern Airlines, which doesn't even exist anymore, I don't think. And you get the wings on your shirt and everything. It was like, oh, we got wings. And then they were always really nice. Do you guys want something to drink? Yeah, we get it. It's the whole thing.
Oh my God.
But then we flew into Lauderdale, and we're right outside of like Hollywood, Florida, and Lauderdale are right next to each other. So we'd fly into the Lauderdale airport. And the flight attendant would say, okay, now stay here until I can take you down. And because the thing was, they didn't have a gateway type thing. It was like you walk down the steps and went across the tarmac or where and then we were up there waiting at the stairs, and we see our grandfather walking out on the tarmac.
So you
and
run.
Boom! We went across that. Wait a minute, boys! And we were down the steps and out onto the. It was like, this is what they need: 2 kids running around out there. So we found our grandfather, and then I've told you this: the first time we got the chocolate dip at the Dairy Queen was after a flight down.
Oh,
Grandma and Grandpa Kramer took us there, and they said, well, what do you want? We were getting an ice cream. And the lady said, do you want a dip cone? We were like, what's a dip cone? And then it was,
there you go.
And it was just blew your mind. So yeah, so those are, we had some great adventures. We had fun playing one-on-one in everything. One-on-one basketball, one-on-one football in the backyard, one-on-one. We in our basement, we had this chair that nobody used. And we had some, for whatever reason, I don't know why, we had these tires, these old tires that were just, and we stacked the 2 tires on the arm of the chair. And that was our basket. So we would play basketball.
Tires.
Yeah, tires, like big car tires. So
in your basement?
Yeah, they were just, like I said, I don't know why they were there. I to this day, I don't know why they were there, but they were there. So we took them and you like to the arm of a chair and you just put them on top. So it made it a little bit higher. And then we'd play one-on-one basketball.
Okay. Right.
And then one Christmas, we got a ping pong table. We played ping pong down there all the time and everything, but swimming, we did all kinds of stuff. He's a great brother. I can't keep talking about him or else I'm going to start crying.
Oh,
so it's just like,
okay.
So anyways, David, I love you. Wish you a happy birthday. I know birthday's not till tomorrow, but I love you. And obviously, Jordan, once you got started talking about your brother, you didn't stop. You got going and you were like, okay, this guy's pretty good. So anyways, if you have a sibling and hopefully you have a great relationship with a sibling, and if you don't have a great relationship, maybe, that's something that can improve, but want to wish the siblings a great day today. And this weekend at Ohio University, out in Athens, Ohio, I believe it is siblings weekend.
Oh.
So my son Ian and my daughter Isabella have apparently made plans where they are going to meet up. Like Ian's going to apparently go out and see her and her friends and everything. And they're going to go get something to eat and hopefully not tear the entire town up, since they are now both of legal drinking age. Hopefully they can control themselves. So I'm putting that out there. Let's behave ourselves. Let's not do anything stupid. So I did offer, I said, I will come out. I will be the designated driver.
Yeah.
I will drive you guys around, take all your friends, put you in the car, drive you around, drop you off. I won't even go into the apartment where she lives. I'll just stay in the car and sleep in the car and I got voted down.
Sleep in the car?
Oh yeah. That got voted down. They're like, no, we don't need any of that. So my weekend is going to be, I tried to do it last week, tried to clean up part of the house. It didn't happen. But I get the grass cut yesterday, so that's good before the rain today. Let's see what else is going on. Big day today if you're a golf fan. If you like golf, today's a big day. The Masters, one of the 4 majors, the first major. Rory McIlroy trying to go for the career Grand Slam. Just a great tournament, beautiful tournament. My Aunt Alice, she used to tell me all the time. She goes, "I love watching golf. It's nice and quiet." And she was, she was in her 80s or 90s at the time. And she was like, there's not a lot of screaming. It's so pretty. She was, the courses are so pretty. Don't snap at my Aunt Alice. No, but she really did. She was like, I just love to watch the scenery and it's nice and no one's screaming at her on the TV or anything like that. So yeah, I mean, some people love watching golf. Some people don't. It's one of those, it's like baseball. Some people love watching baseball. Some people don't. Some people football seems to be everybody can watch football for a little bit. But yeah, no, I get it. It's, but if it's close on a Sunday and they're coming down to the final 3 holes and you got some of the best golfers in the world, it's pretty good. Jordan shaking her said no. But if you make a little wager on it, it may be a little more exciting. Just like one of those pool sheet things.
I deal with enough golf.
All right, so that's going on this weekend. Major League Baseball going on. How about that? Did you think now last night? I don't know if anyone saw this. Pat McAfee, who's on. Brian's checking in. Brian, what do you have for us? Pittsburgh Steelers draft first round. That's a great question. Jordan, who do you think the Steelers should draft in the first round? Or maybe if you don't have a name, what position do you think they should draft? Well, here's
wide receiver.
Wide receiver. Okay.
They might make a mistake and draft a quarterback in the first round.
Okay.
But
well, that's what I was going to talk about before Brian put his question in, and I love that question. But here's the deal. Last night, Pat McAfee was in Pittsburgh in PPG, sold it out, Sidney Crosby's there, Ben Roethlisberger's there, all these people there, all these celebrities. And everyone thought this is going to be the night where they walk Aaron Rodgers out and they go, welcome, the new quarterback of the Pittsburgh Steelers.
They did that?
No, that's what a lot of people thought was going to happen, and it didn't happen.
Yeah.
So we're waiting to see. So if Aaron Rodgers signs with the Steelers, then you really don't have to worry about your quarterback position right now for another year or so. But if Shedeur Sanders drops to the Steelers at 21, do you take him? So everyone's saying he's fallen a little bit. Maybe do you take the quarterback? You have to really, 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 really like him. But we'll have to wait and see on that. Wide receiver wouldn't be a bad pick. A lot of times the Steelers don't like to go wide receiver in the first round, but when they do, they usually hit pretty big on it. And then Pickens, are they going to trade him? That's a rumor out there. If you're looking, I mean, I'm all about the defensive line starting to get a little shaky. So if there's some good defensive linemen, that might be the pick. But right now, still haven't really looked into that too much. But the Steelers, they have some needs. They need a quarterback right now if they want to be involved in any playoff chase or anything like that. Because Mason Rudolph, as much as we all love him, don't know if he's the guy to take him to. Judy says Rodgers needs to retire. All right, that's a lot of people think that. A lot of people think he's done. But I wouldn't mind giving him another chance. I wouldn't mind giving him a year. Because last year he came back from the Achilles injury. He still has the arm talent. He can be a bit of a diva, but he's, superstar quarterback. But when he is on, he is as good as anybody. So, if that's the move, it's just, he's starting to wonder, like, what is taking so long? But he's apparently going to do it on his timeline. So we'll have to wait and see. Pirates win yesterday. Now up to 5-8, 3 games back in the Central, but managed to win a series, beat the St. Louis Cardinals. Jordan is not interested in the Pittsburgh Pirates at this time,
or ever.
Really? You're not? No, you're a Latrobian.
I'm a Pirates fan, but they are not good.
Well, yeah, there's that. That's a good point. So let's see where everybody else is. Let's see where the Indians are, or Guardians. Sorry, everybody. Guardians. They won yesterday, 3-2. Standings for the Guardians of Cleveland, 5-6. Game and a half out. Cincinnati, 5-8, like the Pirates, so both 3 games out. Sibling day. Ian, come on over here. Yeah, come on over. All right, so I was telling everybody it's sibling day for you and your sister today. So have you called your sister yet? Just wish her happy siblings day. I haven't called Uncle David yet.
I haven't called her, but I am visiting her down at Ohio University.
Yeah, we've already discussed that. Ian. Catch up. Pay attention to the podcast.
Sorry.
So what is on? I hear there's an agenda. Let's not let too much out on the agenda, but I hear that she has already scheduled places to go, people to see.
There is a schedule. There are deadlines that must be followed.
Must be followed.
And if I don't follow them, I'm in trouble.
Okay. All right.
Go Bobbies.
All right. Now remember, what did I tell you?
Have fun and try your best.
Yeah, have fun and try your best, but have fun and don't get in trouble.
Yes, don't get arrested.
I don't need a phone call from the Athens Police Department or the Ohio University on-campus police department going, Mr. Phillips.
It's a celebration with Isabella,
Yeah, it is. Absolutely.
Well, we get out of hand.
A little bit. That's never happened before, has it? Okay, no. Don't answer that question. Okay.
See everybody.
All right, see Ian. Oh, Ian, you got to give him the 2 rules.
He did.
I already gave them, but have fun.
And try your best.
Don't talk when coach is talking. I set a record for laps, so don't do
That's
that.
right. Yeah, don't do that.
Or your bosses.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Until next time, which will be tomorrow, which is basically the weekend. We are looking forward to that. Thank you for joining us. And before we go, want to make mention of Valley Converting. Always a great opportunity to take your paper products up to Toronto, Gem City, Toronto, Ohio, to get your recycling done.
Every piece of paper has a story. What if that story didn't end when you were done with it?
At Valley Converting, we turn your old paper products into recycled paperboard, continuing the story.
Locally owned and operated in Toronto, Ohio, bringing your paper to Valley Converting isn't just about recycling.
is about supporting a cleaner, greener future for all of us.
We are here 5 days a week to help you make some green by going green.
And remember,
recycle for your future.
You know, I was just informed of is that Ian, my number one son, again, my only son, he's going to get coffee he's making a coffee run for me and Jordan. That's what I heard. That's why it's a rumor. It's a rumor. So I'm hoping. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. It's Siblings Day. Siblings Day, Ian. You should, you can't get Isabella coffee. You think get her dad one. There's a connection. Jordan needs one. Jordan's brother's not going to see her today. She needs a coffee in celebration. So, help us celebrate, Ian. All right, everybody, 2 rules. Have fun and always try your best. Have a great day, everybody. We'll talk to you soon.